Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. We're about halfway through the season now, and there's still plenty of time for everything to change. All eyes are on the teams and how they tackle the rest of the year. Let's get this underway. We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on to the qualifying session. By the end of the day, we'll know who's leading at the front, who's packing out the midfield, and who's bringing up the rear. All 20 drivers competing will be pushing their cars to the limit, pushing themselves to the limit too. But if they can push beyond those limits, well, the very best find themselves mounting a challenge for the championship. You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts. Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
Well, this may well be another Belgian Grand Prix for the ages, so stick around and find out how it all ends. It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere, as ever, is electric. Taking a look at the Aston Martin. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. There's the second Aston Martin. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. And we're just moments away now. You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. Oh, and Aston Martin are falling behind. Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. Here's the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible manoeuvring. The team watching on and clearly loving that. that that just crashed? Let's see what happened there. Now just take a look at the McLaren. You can clearly see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
We are expecting rain pretty soon.
There's more rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
This is good, come on.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Box, box. Okay, box, 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 box.
just had a crash on the track. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Clearly, something went very, very wrong there. I think there's been contact on the track. Let's have a look.
Track is pretty dry, so don't damage these tyres, especially high speed. Yeah, take it easy. Drop back a bit. We can push more.
We can take a look now. So this was the Aston Martin. Sounds like there's been contact. Here's the replay.
Rain, all clear.
And it's lights out, and away we go! What an incredible outcome for Aston Martin's driver. Today, Aston Martin demonstrated that they can go very far indeed.
Yes, there's definitely cause for celebration here. This team can take anything that's thrown at them and come through even stronger.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.